Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Roy Hobbs, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Mel Clark will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Ready now, Marco Huerta, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 30.
First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Lindsey Berg.
Settling in now, Lindsey Berg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the right fielder, Roy Hobbs.
Now in the box, Roy Hobbs. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And you can already tell he's got his sights set on a batting title with a batting average of over 400 in his last 10 games here in September.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rich Uribe is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So digging in now, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up. Reyes just to the right of the mound. He's got it 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
Into the box now, Elvis Franco. Now a bunt attempt here. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Kevin Reyes.
The first baseman, Kevin Reyes.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
This pitch is popped up. Buckner in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chunkers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Tommy Hoff, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Monty Holly. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in, George Pena, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Fouled away. Holly is off at first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
His last 10 games, D-Row, he's averaging over an RBI a game. So if he keeps this up, he might very well win that title.
Yeah, bottom line for the pitcher today, if he wants to keep this guy from driving in any more runs, he's got to get the guys out in front of him.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Freddy Santiago.
In now, Freddy Santiago, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Travis James.
Now to the plate, Travis James. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in, Julian Reyes. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. At the plate, Chris Ochoa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Ochoa.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
It's 1-2.
Now the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Rich Uribe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he fouls this one off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Marco Huerta. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
The count now at 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Lindsey Berg, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped up. Buckner has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jesse Padilla. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So striding in, Mel Clark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Roy Hobbs.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 8, Kevin Reyes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Reyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Popped him up. Perez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 34, Tommy Pop.
Now at the plate, Tommy Hoff. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the speed threat, Elvis Franco. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
JP Embry.
In now, J.C. Embry. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2-2 the count. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
The next Cub up, Freddy Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That's a fair ball, line to the right side. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate now, Travis James, as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box, Julian Perez. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And they're runners at the corners now. I'm set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Stepping up to the plate,
second
Monty
baseman.
Holly. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, George Pena. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
1 out, nobody on. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. The next to bat for St. Louis, Chris Ochoa. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Mel Clark comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The pitcher, Mel Clark.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hobbs is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Ready for another shot now, Elvis Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. So stepping in, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
A runner on first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Adrian Mota will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 31, Adrian Mota.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Marco Huerta, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Lindsey Berg.
Digging in to try it again, Lindsey Berg. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The pitch. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bob Neff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Bob Neff.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Buckner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Freddy Santiago. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Travis James stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Left side.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Reyes.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready once again, Kevin Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Tommy Hoff, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Monty Holly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They trail things here 2-0.
Seventh inning, correct.
Louie Silva gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 28, Louie Silva.
So in now for Chicago, Julian Reyes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Silva has registered just under 110 innings on the mound and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Mel Clark. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Greenberg. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded softly to the right. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Cubs strand one. They're up 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, George Pena.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Chris Ochoa. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Justin Marks will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Justin Marks.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 16 homers and 55 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Strike call, 2-1. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. DJ Sang is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 13, DJ Sang.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Elvis Franco.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Fastball well outside. Popped him up. Pena is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Freddy Santiago.
At the plate, Freddy Santiago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, Julian Reyes. Looking to minimize the damage here.
0-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Robison will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Isaac Pineda will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Striding in to start the 9th, Marco Huerta, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the stretch, 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Lindsey Berg, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 18.
At the plate, Roy Hobbs, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Robison has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, MLBThe, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Chicago pick up win number 120, tops in the division. Mel Clark earns his 20th win to lead this pitching staff, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base.